Okay, so you know that feeling when you open up your cloud bill
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're like, "Wait a minute. Did we buy an island?
Yeah, yeah, I've been there.
Like how did this happen?" So today we're diving deep into cloud FinOps, but not the usual save money stuff.
Right.
We're talking about how teams can actually work together
Yeah.
to make smarter decisions faster, before that bill gives you a heart attack. I'm joined by experts name and title who really knows their way around a cloud bill, or at least how to make them less scary.
That's the goal, right.
Right. So we've got a bunch of articles here, some white papers, even a few case
Oh,
studies
nice.
about how companies are actually making this whole FinOps thing work for them.
Excellent.
Our mission today, figure out how to tame the cloud beast through, get this, collaboration.
It's more fun with friends, right?
Exactly. All right, so first things first. Why is this whole teamwork thing such a big deal in cloud FinOps?
Well, it's funny because when people think of saving money, they think, okay, let's just cut costs.
Right.
But with cloud FinOps, it's not just about being cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's about being smart and fast.
Okay.
Like, think about it. In the old days, if you needed a server, it was like, let's put in a request and wait 6 months.
Right, right.
With the cloud, you can spin up 100 servers before you finish your coffee.
Right, which is amazing and terrifying at the same time.
Exactly. It's like giving a cheetah a credit card.
Yeah.
You've got all this power and potential, but you need to know what you're doing, or things can get out of hand really quickly.
So how do we keep the cheetah on the track, so
Yeah.
to speak?
Teamwork, my friend.
Okay.
You got to have everyone on the same page.
Right.
The leadership team, finance, the tech folks.
Okay.
Because decisions need to be made fast, and they need to be made together.
So it's not just about like a monthly meeting where everyone just kind of shows up and goes, "Oh, look at the
Yeah.
cloud bill."
No. This has got to be like a regular thing. Imagine a startup, right? They're about to launch some awesome new feature.
Okay.
And the engineering team's like, we need 10 times the server capacity. Now, finance is going to freak out
Right.
unless they are in the loop from the get-go. So you have a meeting, right? And the engineers are like, this is why we need this.
Mm-hmm.
Finance can be like, okay, but here's the budget reality.
Right.
And the leadership can make informed decisions based on both perspectives.
So how often are we talking about here? Like, some of these articles mention weekly meetings, others say quarterly. Is there a magic number?
It's honestly going to be different for every organization. A startup that's constantly pivoting and changing. Yeah, weekly makes sense, but a bigger company with, more predictable needs.
Sure.
Quarterly might be just fine.
So it's all about finding that right rhythm.
Exactly.
Okay. So regular meetings, got it. But it sounds like this collaboration thing goes way beyond just like scheduled FaceTime.
Absolutely. One of the articles called it a standing agenda.
Okay, what does that even mean?
It's less about a formal checklist and more about constantly building relationships and trust between these teams.
Okay.
Finance gets to understand the tech side's challenges. Engineers get a better grasp of the budget realities. It's like you're building this foundation so that when something inevitably blows up, and it always does,
Right.
you're not starting from scratch. You've already got that shared understanding.
Yeah.
And you can move faster because of it.
So it's about building those relationships now.
Yes.
So when the inevitable happens,
Yeah.
you're ready. I love that.
Be prepared.
That's great. So for our listeners out there, whether you're, the CEO or you're part of one of these teams, what's one thing that they can do like today to start building those communication lines, to start taming their own cloud beast?
I'd say just talk to each other.
Okay.
Seriously. Grab coffee with someone from another team. Ask them about their challenges.
Be a human.
Exactly. That's how you build trust.
Yeah. And that's how you, I think, start to get a handle on this whole cloud cost thing.
Absolutely. It's a team sport.
Well said. Well said. This has been fantastic, but it does make me wonder, are there companies out there who've totally nailed this? Do FinOps ninjas actually exist? Let us know. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy cloud diving.